Oh shit. Hey guys, what's going on? So with the last two videos I made, I saw a kind of ongoing theme that prompted me to make this video. And the question is, do black people have to like each other? Do we all have to like each other? So the answer to that question is, hell no. We're people. And to subscribing to that myth that we all have to like each other and we all have to get along is still buying to the fact that we're a monolith. So when somebody else black criticizes another person, I never think that they're jealous or they're necessarily trying to bring them down. Now, I mean, that could be a factor, but for me, that's the last thing I think about, you know, because we have differing opinions. We're capable of critical thought. So just because we like somebody or we don't like somebody doesn't mean that we're haters, okay? Like maybe there's a good reason why we don't like a person. Maybe we have a personal experience with that person. Maybe that person stole our boyfriend or, you know, took like, you know, did something to our kids or, you know, they know something else maybe that somebody else doesn't. So I just wish that we would get out of this whole thing about like how we have to all like each other and how we have to all stick together. Because black people are people too, they're black people that are corrupt. They're black people that are evil. They're black people that are sociopathic, okay? So we're not all good. We're not all bad. We're not all good. We're people. We like puppies. We bake cookies and shit. You know, we don't all listen to hip hop, okay? I'm playing Pink Floyd right now. I'm a rocker, okay? People get shocked. They're like, oh, you don't like hip hop? I like hip hop, but I'm not a huge consumer of hip hop because of the negative road that it's taken. I do like some, but in my heart, I love rock. I love all kinds of music. I love world music. I love African music, like tribal African music. I'm down with that. But, you know, there are people that are just like, they're shocked because I'm not like a huge, like I'm not like a Kanye fan really. I don't dislike Kanye, but I'm not a Kanye fan. And I'm not like a, you know, I'm not like a huge Jay-Z fan. I'm not like, you know, they're okay. They're good producers. I don't have anything negative really to say about them, except that, you know, they made their money off of degrading the black community, but yet black people want to talk about how brilliant they are and how positive they are. I mean, I think there's a lot of twisted stuff within that, but I like hip hop, okay? So, but I like rock. Like I saw the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody biopic preview and I lost my fucking mind. I was like, Queen! I love classic rock. And that love of classic rock was actually given to me by a black woman who's my older cousin. She got me into classic rock. She got me into like David Bowie and Led Zeppelin and, you know, Pink Floyd and even Sting and Peter Gabriel and all that shit. Like, I like that shit, okay? So people get shocked about that. Like, I used to play the flute. Before I started doing music, my first instrument I learned was a flute. So it was taught to me by a black man. A black man actually taught me how to play the flute. A black man taught me how to play chess. I learned how to play chess from the school janitor, okay? So this whole thing that we have to kind of fit inside this box about the stereotypes that we have to adhere to, you know, there was somebody that was on the, came on the thread who was white, who was like, you know, black people need to stick together. You guys need to stop fighting. I'm like, you know, I didn't really have to live it. I'm trying to be nice. Because at the end of the day, I think we're all socially conditioned. And I think when I hear stuff like that, I think I get mad at one point because I'm just like, okay, well, who the fuck is this person to tell me what to think and who I should like? Because I'm a human being, right? But on the flip side, I think that they also want to see unity and success. And I honestly don't think that's gonna come by us just like complying with each other all the time. It's gonna come with us being truthful and being honest and being mature enough to respect the fact that we have differing opinions and different, you know, different points of view and perspective on things according to our personal experience. Okay, I even did it one time. There's this guy that I worked with that was a comedian, and he was Latino, and I was like, do you like Carlos Mencia? And he was like, no, I like Sam. Oh, I can't think of the dude's name. Like, he had the hat on, he would go, oh, like that dude. Anyway, somebody please tell me in the comments. I forgot that dude's name, but he liked him. And I was like, why don't you like Carlos Mencia? And I'm like, oh, well, he's Latino like you should like him. I mean, I did this years ago, I'm beyond that, but I was like, oh yeah. And he was like, yeah, because he steals people's material. And I was like, oh. Like, yeah, I think we all kind of do it to each other. So I'm saying I've been guilty of it, but it's really condescending to think that we should all stick together because we're black, or that if we have critical opinions of somebody else that is black, that even is in a higher position or more, a position where they're getting more attention, that we're jealous. I never even think people are jealous of me. And I think when people say that people are jealous of them, that's such a narcissistic, like self-serving answer. It's such a shallow, immature, petty assessment. I think that's the last thing that I think. People don't like me. I'm like, they probably just think I'm a bitch, or they don't like my hair, or they don't like me for whatever reason. Like, people are allowed not to like each other and be critical to each other without being jealous. It's the same thing that I talked about with women, you know? Yeah, there are women that, you know, that can be like that, but there are also women that we don't all have to get along. Like, women don't have to like other women. Conservatives don't have to like all other conservatives. You know, black people don't have to like other black people. And instead of saying it's racist for people, that non-black people, to say that about other people, I'm going to be nice today, and I'm going to just say we are all socially conditioned. So just check your social conditioning and maybe give people a chance and give them the benefit of the doubt as to why they don't like somebody, and not just say that, oh, they're just haters, because that's simple. And I think that we're living in a day and age, and I would like to think that people have the ability to be more critical thinkers and not have such an elementary response, you know, and give people the benefit of the doubt, like they would like to be given the benefit of the doubt. All white people, if another white person criticizes another white person, I don't hear other white people saying, oh, you're just trying to bring the other white person down. Like, no, it's like, oh, well, they just have a critical opinion of that person. Like, fuck you, like, people that think like that. And then black people think the same way, you know, like, oh, you know, just because, you know, we all have to stick together. No, we don't. We really don't. Especially if you want to if you're going to be a free thinker. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were being free thinkers. Oh, we all have to like the same person. Oh, we all have to worship this prophet over here. Oh, we all have to like them. Oh, if we don't, then we're bad people. Okay, I get it. Oh, I thought we were free. I'm sorry. I thought we were free thinkers. Just my bad. My bad. So, I guess closing, I would just say, we're all socially conditioned. We all have these stereotypes and myths that we buy into about our own race and about other people's races. And just check it, you know, just check it, because just realize that's your conditioning and move on. I do it. We all do it. Just think about it. That's all you have to do. Just think about it. Think that there are deeper meanings, deeper reasons for things. And hopefully at the end of the day, this is how we're going to get through all of this, I don't know, chaos, hubbub, as what does Anthony Brian Logan say? He says, kerfuffleness, is that a word? Hey, the grammar Nazi in the comments, the grammar Nazi that wanted me to say whom instead of who was right, by the way, but his grammar was fucked up too, so I had to call him on that. But, you know, kerfuffleness, I think the grammar Nazi is like twitching. He's like, oh no, that's not a word. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to go in the comments and like say something. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's it. That's what I want to say about that. What do you think? Do you think that black people all have to stick together? You know, do you think that every race has to stick together? Do you think that because we're human beings, we are capable of discerning different opinions? Yeah, what do you think? All right, guys, love you. Peace, truth, love. Bye. Mwah.